Welcome to Shitburger, home of the Shitburgers. Can I take order? Yeah, you can take my fucking order, right, Ed? Your crappy movie. So, I finally decided to watch Good Burger 2, which is supposed to have been called Good Burger To Go. Well, they changed it to just Good Burger 2. I guess, I mean, either way is fine. I really don't care what the title is, unless it's not too over-the-top stupid. Which it wasn't. But this movie finally came out after so many years, or 26 years. This is the sequel to that movie from the first one from, like I said, 26 years ago. It wasn't really that good. It's not bad, but it's not good. I can say this movie's okay, but a lot of times there's a lot of issues with it. I mean, it's not surprising. It's a sequel to a movie that doesn't need a sequel. It's just a cash grab, like everything else that comes back in this day and age. We didn't need no fucking sequel to this. Especially that shitty burger from Arby's. We don't need all that either. Fucking garbage, ordinary ass burger. We didn't need none of that shit. None of it. Especially when they did the Kel Mitchell. Why did you add so much makeup to his face for Ed? Yeah, like too much makeup to his face. I was watching the movie, I was like, well, how much makeup did they add to his face? Is that a little too overboard? I understand he's like in his 40s now, but you need all that extra fucking makeup on his face. Keaton, he never aged, because black don't crack. So, it's been like 20 years, he still looks like the goddamn same. Besides, black don't crack, you just gotta take care of yourself, you still look the same. Kel Mitchell, I don't think he ever did drugs, I don't think, but he never really aged either, really. Well, anyways, I guess we're supposed to review this movie. Alright, so, let's start off where, I guess, I don't know, fucking Kel's character Ed having another stupid dream again like he did in the first movie. It was even stupider. This time is like all these flying, I mean, there was flying food in the first movie, but this time there's like a musical about it this time. There's like a big ass musical going on. And all that shit was going on, and oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this fucking movie? It's like someone's on drugs when they did this shit. I mean, I don't understand the first movie people were on drugs, but this is like methamphetamine type of shit. The original one was like on weed. This is like a methamphetamine. And like, Ed has children now. I'm like, how did Ed know how you work his dick? He's Ed. He's mostly stupid. Somehow he has children? He has like fucking 5 kids with this lady. And Carmel Electra babysits his children. I'm like, what? So she makes an appearance. She still looks the same. She's still hot as hell. Maybe, I don't know, maybe because of plastic surgery. I don't know what it is, but yeah, somehow Ed has children. I'm like, Ed knows how to use his dick? I guess his wife, his girlfriend, taught him how to use his wiener? Alright, Ed, this is how you do it. You gotta just get really hard. How do I get really hard, dude? How do I do that? It probably took like fucking hours and hours till you actually fucking figure out. It probably took like months till you actually figure out. Somehow she still stick by him and shit until he actually figure out how to do it. I don't know. I don't know how you can marry somebody like Ed, of all people. I guess because he had money, he kind of like... Well, he definitely did. He did own a Good Burger. He did own Good Burger. But some manager was like some 12-year-old kid. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there a 12-year-old kid as a manager? I can understand that Dan Schneider was caught being a weirdo, so I gotta understand why he didn't come back. So, yeah, some little kid is the manager of Good Burger now. Josh Server comes back. He was like frozen in a refrigerator, and it turns out he Ed left it by mistake, and he's only there for like a little cameo. I'm like, I thought he was gonna be in there for the whole movie. He wasn't. He was just there for a little bit. He was frozen for like 20 years, and they finally let him out. He's a grown adult now. I thought he'd be in the whole movie. I guess I missed something on. Maybe I'll look back over it later. And this movie had like a lot of dumbass cameos. It had like a lot of over-the-top goofiness. I understand the original had goofiness too, but it's none beats the first movie. None beats the original films. The original one is the best. This one is just a little bit too much over the top with the jokes and stuff, Yeah, we got like fucking appearances like Pete Davidson's in here and Mark Cuban. That rich asshole who owns the Dallas Mavericks is in here. For a lot of reasons. You'll see why. Oh yeah, well, I'll tell you why. You'll hear the reason why he's in here. He's some not important character, but he does something in this movie, but not for too long. And then Raul Grotowski's in here. He's just a regular customer eating food with his big ass nose. You know, that goofy motherfucker gets paid a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm like, I don't get what's so great about Raul Grotowski. He's just a big goofball. He's a big goof. He's just dancing around and all that shit. Always partying all the time. Yeah, that's like mad brain damage from all that concussions. He banging his head on these other motherfuckers when he's playing football. So yeah, he's in here. I'm surprised Travis Kelce's not in here also. Taylor Swift's new football boyfriend. I'm surprised he wasn't in here too. Hey, look, it's me, Travis Kelce, for the millionth goddamn time in a commercial, and I'm here in a Good Burger too. Home of the Good Burgers. Can I take your order? Yeah, imagine that. Imagine he's working with fucking with Ed and Dexter. Fuck me, I'll not be watching this. But really, it starts off where Dexter is an entrepreneur now. So like 20 years later, he has his new job. He has his own business, his own industries, and he decided to invite all the rich people there, as well as Mark Cuban. He was there, and they showed these people how to get rid of fire and this and that. And these guys, the flamethrowers, set his house on fire because he's trying to show how to get rid of fire, but his house gets on fire, and his experiment failed, and Mark Cuban said, "Don't call me ever again," and he just drives off, and his whole place gets shut down. The investors don't want to invest in him anymore, as he lost his whole business now, and he decides to go back to the work at Good Burger because he lost his entrepreneur, his business and stuff like that. So he before he kind of like refused to do that. He refused to go back with Ed, but he decided to change his mind. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna go back home and so he can work with Ed. Since you know his family hates him because his niece hates him, his sister hates him because he like fucked her over or something like that over money or something like that. So he decides to come back. He has nowhere else to go besides live with Ed and his big ass family. His family has like a whole bunch of fucking like I said, he has like 5 kids. Carmel Electra's babysitting them now, and I don't know. I mean, I think it's his kids in real life. I think because I remember Kel Mitchell does have like 5-6 kids in real life. So I think it's his kids playing the movie also, and they all name from condiments: onion, ketchup, mustard. Where the hell their names are? That's basically the name of food stuff. So they name after food. Hilarious, isn't it? And his dog is named Attack. His bird name's Don't. And get it? Don't Attack. And they're both a bird, and the dog is attacking Dexter. I guess it's supposed to be funny, but I didn't really find that funny at all. Well, what's funny about that? I don't get it. I don't think a 2-year-old baby will laugh at that. It's just not funny to me. I'm like, who fucking wrote this shit? So that happened, and then fucking Dexter tried to wash his face with soap, but it turned out it's syrup because Ed eats pancakes in the bathroom, and he has syrup in the soap bottle. Okay, I guess Ed has weird fetishes, so he likes eating fucking pancakes in the bathtub. Well, not bathtub, in the well, I mean, his son likes to sleep in the bathtub, so, or him or whatever, they like to sleep in the bathtub because they let Dexter sleep on his bed. So whatever. I understand Ed was like, you know, a fucking idiot, but oh wow, he's like really is fucking stupid. I still understand how you have children. Like, how does Ed have children? Like, how do you figure out how to use his his wiener? I guess the world may never know. We will never know that question. It's like we'll never know a question of a man jerks off to a cucumber in a library. The world may never know about that either. Well, anyways, let's just move on from that mystery and just go on to something else in this movie. So, I guess, yeah, Dexter wants a job back at Good Burger because he lost his, entrepreneur job, his business. He lost that. So he's decided to go back to Good Burger and work there. Now you got these new characters. 2 white chicks who are twins. They wear glasses. They don't annoy me or anything. They're just chicks that are twins that like BBCs in their mouth. Yeah, they date two big black guys. They like big black dicks in their mouth. And who else is in here? Got this little girl who's Ed's not Ed, Dexter's niece who works there, and her his sister hates him so for what he did. This little dweeb guy named Mr. Jensen, he's the manager. You know, Ed should be the manager, but Ed's stupid, so this little 12-year-old kid is the manager. So he's the manager. They make a joke about that. He's a 12-year-old kid being the manager. They made a joke about that in the movie. And there's this old grandma lady. I guess she's supposed to be the female Ava Goda, because you remember Ava Goda was in the original one. He's this old guy that worked there, and he was pretty funny in the movie. It's still kind of weird. Ava Goda and a guy from The Godfather playing a character in Good Burger, a kids movie for kids. It's so weird. He went from a movie that's rated R to a kids movie for Nickelodeon. I just find it so odd about that. Ava Goda, a legendary actor. Well, not a legendary actor. He was a really great actor. He was in a famous movie like The Godfather. Then all of a sudden he's broke as shit. He's had to do Good Burger 20 years later. I guess he really needed that money, right? So in this movie, we got a female Ava Goda, this old grandma lady that works there. And she's not really that interesting in this movie. She's not like Ava Goda. So she's in here. She's not really that funny, I guess. None of these characters are cringe at all. It's just they're not really funny. And also, Ed's in here. Well, not Ed. Well, yeah, Ed is in here, but his son also works at the job. I forgot what his name is. I'm just gonna call him Ed Jr. So he works there with his dad, and they all work together. And they hire Dexter back. And like I said, they get Josh Server ass out of the refrigerator. He was frozen there for 20 years. And he was like, well, why am I still doing here? I missed high school. I missed college. Oh, I gotta see my parents. Look how old I am. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. So you never see him anymore after that. He was just there for a cameo, I guess. I wish they kept him no longer. Just kept him there working there. He should have been the manager, not that little twerp. And also, the lady from All That shows up in this movie. What's her fucking name again? Hang on a second. Laurie Beth Denberg. She shows up in here, and she was pretty cringe. Her character was pretty cringe in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. She was pretty cringe. And she really didn't do that much in this movie. She wasn't really that funny either. But Ed was like way too outrageous in this movie. He's just way too much shit. I'm like, God damn, Ed. Like, why did he make his character so outrageous? I never say he's really stupid, but don't make him that stupid. He doing all these crazy over the top shit. Like settle down, motherfucker. And then you got Lil Rel Howery. He plays this guy who's this corrupt guy who's trying to buy the Good Burger from Ed, and Ed always refuses. Which that's pretty weird, you know. Ed's supposed to be like a lot stupider than that. So I guess his brain works when they say they want to buy a Good Burger from him. And he's like, no. Huh. That's how you'll see every day from Ed. So Ed refuses to sell his Good Burger place, which I gotta understand. Fuck that bullshit. Why would you sell Good Burger in the first place? That's fucking stupid. So he refuses to sell it to Lil Rel Howery, and Lil Rel Howery's like, all right, fuck it, I'm out. And Keenan was trying to listen to him while he's spraying fucking Ralph Kurtowski in the face with a spray bottle. Okay, yeah, that's his appearance. He sits there, eats food, and Keenan sprays fucking spray water in his face. It's a clean spray thing. He sprays in his face. Like that's his cameo. Pete David's cameo. He's like in the beginning of the movie where Ed like serving burgers to people. He was in the beginning. He was just for like a couple of seconds ordering a burger. That's it. Just a couple of seconds he was there. So yeah. So Ed refuses. Then again, they're at the bowling alley. Ed and Dexter hanging out. Dexter tried to ask for money from him, and like Ed has like over like $13 million or something like that, and he only going to offer 136. I'm like, wow, Ed's really a cheap motherfucker. You want to give his best friend money? You can only give at least like 1 million at least, buddy. Well, I mean, Ed's stupid. I forgot. The dude's like autistic, so very autistic. So that's the reason why he didn't give him any money. So that happens, and then Lil Rel Howery's two goons show. One, this big black guy with a big afro, and this skinny anorexic white dude wearing these goofy ass outfits, and not Dexter. Ed has these bowling balls stuck to his hand, and he had roller skates on, and they try to trick him and say, "Hey, can I get your autograph on this contract right here?" And, "Oh yeah, sure. I wish I can't use my hands, but I got these bowling balls stuck in my hand." So then the black guy pulls one of them off, and he falls off the rail and falls on, hits a table, to the first floor, and the other guy was like pissed off, and he goes down there and then helps his friend out, the black dude, and he gets hit by one of the bowling balls that Ed actually dropped on that dude's head also, and then knocked both of them out. In real life, they would have been dead because bowling balls can give you massive brain damage. You know, fucking break your fucking skull into pieces. You wouldn't even have a fucking head anymore. You'd be dead. The things are heavy as balls. Ironic, isn't it? The irony. They would have died in real life. You can't survive from getting hit by a fucking bowling ball. Just like in Home Alone 2, when fucking when Marv gets hit by those fucking bricks in the head, he would have had severe brain damage. He would have died. So they're all right, because this is a kids movie, so you can't have people dying off in a kids movie. So they're fine, and they leave, and I guess Dexter did see what was going on when Ed is getting hustled by these dudes ready to force him to sell the Gooburger to a Little Red Hollery. So he see that happening because he was talking to his niece about trying to make her happy again, which he does for a while because he gets to meet her favorite singer at the concert while Ed and the co-workers and Dexter drive to the concert, and they drive her up to the stage, and they get the autograph from the lady, and she's happier with him now, for right now. And you still don't see his sister till probably later on in the movie. You don't see her right away, so that happens. She's more happy with him now, for right now. And then also he's outside, he's like throwing the cars away in the dumpster. And Little Howie's in the car. He's like, "Hey, come in the car with me, man. We're gonna have a little talk with each other." So he got a car. He went to his mansion, and they talked to each other about, "Hey, you should sell the Good Burger to me and talk to Ed about it." He's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And like fucking Little Red Howie tricks them into to doing it. So they all went to dinner. They all talk. Fucking Ed do some goofy shit. Saying something about the waiter's like, "You want a super salad with that?" He's like, "Super salad?" He's like, "Yes, this is radioactive powers or something like that." I'm like, oh my god, that's not even funny. And he started drinking this big fucking water. He's like, "You guys want some water?" Ed grabs the water, starts drinking it, and he spits it back in the glass. Like, "Oh yeah, that's definitely water." And the other part, he's like, the menu is upside down, and he goes upside down. I'm like, this shit's not funny. What is funny about that? It was funnier in the first movie. This is just not even trying to be funny. It's just not funny at all. This show ain't never even been made. But I'm not really hating this movie. I don't really hate this at all. It's just, we only need to see with the Good Burger. So Ed decides to do it. He decides to write on the contract, signs a signature on it, and he decides to work with so-called Little Red Hollery. You know, I used to hate Little Red Hollery back in the day, but now I just think he's alright. I don't really hate the guy anymore. I get used to. I used to I'd be like, this guy sucks. Now I'm like, he's alright. He's not that bad. Well, this movie, his character is not really that interesting, though. So, they had this big party, you know, big Good Burger party outside of the new celebration. And not Dexter, Little Red Howie tells him the truth that, "Oh yeah, by the way, you read the whole contract. I own everything. You guys are all fired. This is my shit now. Get the fuck out of here." That happens, and everyone's mad at Dexter again, just like that happened in the first movie. So everyone's pissed off at Dexter once again. Her niece is mad at him again. Probably his sister's probably mad at him again too, even though she doesn't show up till later on, I guess. Yeah. So. No, they don't have no jobs, and now Ed and Dexter decided to go right to the corporation and figure out what's going on. We're up to the security people. The security people give some hassle, but they were just fucking with them. "You need your visitor pass." They're like, "No, we got a visitor pass right here on our shirt." Ed just follows with him and says the same thing, and they go up to the room, meet Little Red Hollery. It turns out the real person that actually owns that business is actually the actress from Workaholics, Jillian Bell. Okay, so the reason why Jillian Bell is the one that runs everything instead of the guy from the original movie who run Mondo Burger, he didn't come back because I don't know the reason why. Maybe he didn't want to come back. Maybe they didn't offer him enough money. I don't know what happened to that guy. So he got replaced with the character's sister, Jillian Bell. You know, the thing is, I don't really find her that funny as a comedian, but I do find her to be kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, she actually is kind of attractive. I'm not saying she's like hot or anything like that. She's cute. But now her sister runs the place instead of him. But now the place is now called Mega Good Burger instead of, I don't know why they call it Mondo Good Burger instead of Mega Good Burger. Wouldn't it make it more sense if they call it Mondo Good Burger instead of Mega Good Burger? It have like a more of a shock reaction to it. Like, oh, what? Mondo Good Burger? Like, that would have made more sense. Why is it called Mega Good Burger instead of Mondo Good Burger? It would have made more fucking sense, wouldn't it? But then again, they went with that. It was some more fucking generic idea. So just go with Mondo Good Burger. It would have made more sense. But I didn't go with that. They just went with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of curious why the other guy didn't come back for Good Burger 2. The guy that originally ran Mondo Burger. The guy with the spiky hair. It said the character went to jail, but I don't know why the actor didn't come back to actually run the place. So I'm going to look it up real quick here and figure it out if this computer does take so long to buffer. Well, it seems like I couldn't really find anything about it for some reason. Nothing was popping up about why that guy didn't return back. Unless I type in just Good Burger and just click on the dude's face. Maybe that will tell something, maybe. Okay, so the only thing I found, I think he retired from acting because it said he doesn't act anymore. He hasn't acted since 2007, and it said he's a former actor. So I guess he retired from acting. That's why he didn't come back. It would have been great to make an appearance, you know, make a couple of bucks from the movie or something, you know what I mean? He should have just did that. He should have just came out and made some money and just went back to retirement again. But then again, he didn't do that, so. Just like the actress from Christmas Story. She didn't come back for the second movie because she didn't want to come back. And they got the lady from the Airplane movie, which she didn't fit the character at all, but whatever. So anyways, yeah, Jillian Bell, she's the sister of the dude, and she runs everything, and the reason it's called Mega Good Burger instead of Mondo Good Burger. It would make a lot more sense if it was called Mondo Good Burger instead of Mega Good Burger, but that's just me. So that happens, and she blows up their car. The Good Burger Mobile, she blows it up, and she puts them in a shitty car, and oh yeah, and during this control room when that happened, and this girl, I keep seeing her in everything, and I don't understand what's so famous about her. This Lisa Koshy girl from YouTube. She's in a whole bunch of other shit too. I'm like, who is this woman? Who is she? Who's Lisa Koshy? Like, I don't know who this is. It's like she's like everywhere. I'm like, how'd she get in everything? And I don't know who the hell she is. Can somebody explain who the hell she is? I don't know who this is. She's like in everything. I just want to figure out who the fuck this lady is. So yeah, she's like in everything. She's played one of the people working in the control room. She says like a couple of lines or something. So Jillian Bell blows up their car, and fucking what's his name? Ed loses it. He was like fucking hurt about it. He calls her an evil woman, and they get sent into that robotic car. Fucking Elon Musk Tesla, and she tries to kill him in the car, trying to get him in the car accident. But they get out of it because fucking they just keep driving around circles, so the gas goes to empty, and which it does, and they get out of the car. And now they got to figure out a new plan how to destroy Mega Good Burger. So they bring all the people that got fired from the job and then work out a plan to get the place back to Ed again. Oh yeah, before that, Ed was trying to figure out what he's gonna do. Now he doesn't have a Good Burger job anymore. He was like, maybe I should be a singer or be a weather guy. And that part made me laugh. He was like, what was his name? Al Roker had to show him how to use the weather control button. He's like, all right, this is how you gotta do it. You gotta hit this button. You know, this crazy shit happened. I thought the part was fucking hilarious. I can't laugh my ass off of that part though. It's like all you have to do is hit this button. I like laugh my ass off of that part. I'm glad you laugh so hard. I guess because Ed's stupid as shit. I'm not gonna lie, there's some things make me laugh with this movie. There's some things I really find funny in this movie. But it's just not everything. Most of the shit's not funny. Some of it is actually really funny, though. Some of it. Not everything, though. That part is really funny, though. With Al Rooker show him how to use the weather control button. That part was pretty funny as shit. But then again, you have not funny shit like celebrity appearances. Like they had these people singing about Good Burger. People I don't like as celebrities like Chrissy Teigen or fucking Andy Samberg and these other fucking losers. They had these other two people I never even heard of. These two white dudes I never even heard of. I'm like, who the fuck are these people? Then they showed George. What's that singer's name? It's George something. And he has the most hairiest ass nose I ever see. I'm like, dude, get a nose fucking trimmer. You trim those fucking hair nose. That's just fucking disgusting. I think it was George. It's George something, but he's a singer and he needs to clean his fucking nose out. It's gross. So, I had all these fucking scenes of these people singing and had that bitch Nicole Richie. She's this stupid reality lady. Nobody really cares about her. I wanted to get her even fucking singing in this bullshit. Nobody cares about her. So that happens, and that's like a not funny scene at all. It's not even funny at all. So they came up with a plan, and they all decided to go sabotage Mega Good Burger. So they all went there. They make Ed like he's a robot or something like that. And Dexter had like a fake mustache, and his niece is working with him while the others act like reporters or something like that, and they failed to get in. But the other three succeed. Ed, Dexter, and the girl, they succeed to get in though. So they get in. They try to sabotage everything on live TV, but they failed. Well, not really failed because Ed's not that stupid at all. Because he ends up sabotaging it anyways, and everything started malfunctioning. All the robot Ed started malfunctioning and everything like that. I think I forgot to mention about there's like robotic Eds now and then working at Mega Good Burger. They all start malfunctioning because Ed find a way to sabotage the robots. They all start acting all willy-nilly, throwing food at Jillian Bell and throwing fries at her, and a couple of fries fell in her shirt where her titties are at. And I thought, oh, that's pretty interesting to look at. So it falls in her shirt, and they all started malfunctioning, and they all went crazy, shooting lasers out of their eyes and shit like the Terminator. I'm like, holy shit. It'd be cool when it gets set on fire and you see the robot from Terminator or something like that. That would be fucking awesome. But I guess that'll scare little kiddies, so we can have that in there. But you know what would have been better if that didn't happen? Here's my idea. If, Ed couldn't really sabotage or malfunction the robots. This is what my idea would have been like. So Ed's, retarded. You just originally just playing a game on the computer, which he was in the movie, and he's playing these bunnies and shit, and that's all he did was play bunnies. And people try out eating the burgers, and they bite into burgers and they start chewing it, and they're like, they spit it out like, oh, this shit fucking sucks. We want the original Good Burger back. Yeah, let's get out of here. Fuck this place. Now that would have been more funnier. It would have been more hilarious and more original instead of robots malfunctioning because Ed figured out how to make the robots go crazy. Ed must be stupid, not smart. Somehow he's smart sometimes, but somehow he's very, very autistic. I don't get it. I think it would have been a lot better if he would just sit there playing video games all day and he didn't do nothing to sabotage anything. And the people just figure out themselves that the burgers suck, and they bite into it and taste it, and they spit it out. And they're like, oh, this shit fucking sucks. We're out of here. That would have been more funnier. That would have been more realistic and hilarious. But then again, they went with something that's not creative at all because Ed was an idiot, not a genius. He's not Albert Einstein. He would never come up with something like that. So, yeah, that happens, and the robot starts squirting ketchup mustard at Jillian Bell while one of them holds her in the air or something like that. Then everyone comes out laughing at her and shit because she's humiliated on the whole live broadcast TV. So that happens, and yeah. They end up getting the restaurant back, and everything was back to normal again. And then his son crashes into the place. The movie ends with There's only one way to end it. Ed says, "Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take an order?" He's looking at the camera and the movie goes off. That's basically it. And oh yeah, I forgot the mother that plays the sister who plays Dexter's sister is Leslie fucking Jones. Now that's another person I don't find funny in Saturday Night Live. I don't get what's so funny about this lady. I never found her funny. I find her to be cringe as hell. Just like those other people on Saturday Night Live, like that Kate McKinnon lady and another person. It's just, I don't find these broads to be funny. I don't get about Leslie Jones. I don't get what's so funny about that lady. She's just not funny to me. I don't get what's so special or great about her. I don't know. It's just me. I just don't find these people funny. This movie was just okay at best. There's like some things funny about it, but not everything. The original one was like way better, and this didn't need a sequel at all. Like I said, this movie's not bad, but it's not good either. It's all right at best. I didn't really find anything special about it. I mean, the first one is definitely really funny, but this is just, it had its moments that is really funny, and every time it does not have its moments. And these characters, the coworkers, are not really that special or funny at all. They're not cringe. They're just not funny. And there's just like too many young kids that work at the place. I mean, the other two, the twins, they're not young. They're like grown-ups though. And there's like an old grandma there too. She will say the female Abe Vigoda. Josh Surley wasn't there just for a cameo. He should have been in longer in the movie. I don't know why he wasn't there longer. I guess he didn't want to be in there for too long, I guess. They had these stupid cameos that I did not really give a fuck about. And these stupid celebrities singing in fucking Ed's Daydream about singing about Good Burger. And that singer George something that was hairy ass nose he need to trim. Like I said, I think my ending would have been a lot better. With the whole, Ed not doing anything to sabotage anything. He just sits in the control room playing video games all day. And the people eat the burger themselves and they think it sucks. They spit it out and they throw it to the ground and they leave in anger. That would have been a lot better. That would have been a lot better ending than what they had in this movie. Ed is supposed to be fucking stupid, not a genius. But I guess movie like maybe a 5 out of 10, or I guess I give it a 5 out of 10. I guess it wasn't that great. It's okay.